The boss, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, Miss Sasha Banks herself, is the most needlessly divisive wrestler on the entire planet. She's a genuine trailblazer for the prominence of American women's wrestling in the modern era. She's one of the best wrestlers bell to bell on the planet, and she has a back catalog to rival any woman ever. But man, some people are crazy about her. Today, we're going to shed some light on the CEO's video game Attires. She's got a surprising amount of variety here. Let's move. Kicking the list off at dead last is this abomination that is 2K20's version of TakeOver Rivals outfit. Well, this is horribly inaccurate. The red jacket is nowhere to be found, the shades are gray, there's no merch shirt, and damn near all of the detailing on her ring gear is obliterated. Even the shades are the wrong color. This is horrible. I can't think of any reason that they fumbled this so badly besides 2K20 was a dumpster fire. I watched this match live and it was a treat. Like, you knew all four of these women were going to be big stars in a matter of time. This fit is just ungodly lazy. Why half-ass it this bad? Our runner-up for last place is a mayhem fit here at 17. The salmon colors are admittedly not super flattering for Sasha here. Granted, the kick pads look kinda cool, everything else just kinda looks a bit undefined and a bit of a mess though. The whole fit just kinda reminds me of one of those unpainted Mattel figures. It's a really odd choice in this game where there's an abundance of attires, but they're usually pretty eclectic and appealing. This really isn't that great. Just missing the top 15 is Sasha's video game debut. And having to wait until 2K17 for the Four Horsewomen was absolutely torture if you remember that long ago. It was bullshit that they couldn't work in the four most prominent and influential women's wrestlers on the roster at that point in time. This fit is pretty generic, but that's not always a bad thing. Everything looks fine. I mean, the rhinestones pop, the sleeves are nice, the kick pads with the brown lining are fine. This will never be anyone's favorite Sasha Banks fit, but it's perfectly serviceable. The classic jacket being included here is a big plus. Top 15 begins here with 2K18. Well, we still got the classic jacket, chains, knuckles, and shades here, but this specific fit is brand new to the series. The almost marble-esque design kick pads are pretty nice. I really enjoy the studded lettering as well. The top and the trunks are pretty cohesive to the pads. It's really looking uniform all around. I do think the reuse of the burgundy from the prior colorway for this attire's lining colors is a bit disappointing though. This isn't a bad fit, it's just a bit lame in comparison to some of the other choices. We had to get to Zombie Sasha eventually, right? I brought this attire up in my AJ Styles video a while back if you want to check that out. This fit is deadass just the Mattel Zombies figure that I had of her back in the day, and that's awesome. The model is great, but we're focused on the fit. The wrist straps here are new, and the legit undead shirt is pretty fun. I enjoy the knucks too, but otherwise this is just kinda bare bones. She's even got her shades super glued to her damn head. I'd say that I appreciate the out-of-the-box presentation for the fit more than the prior entries, and nostalgia is doing quite a bit of heavy lifting for this entry for me as well. Number 13 brings us to WWE Champion's The Boss attire. This is pretty standard fare. Nothing too crazy, although the all-gold jacket is pretty striking and distinct. I guess this reflects a 2018-ish time frame. The knuckles are always a fun addition, the chain is legendary, this gear is a bit generic though. Just two-tone pink bottoms and a rhinestone pink top. There are galaxy pattern aspects to this design, which is super indicative of the mid-2010s, like that look was everywhere. I do like the arm sleeves though. The fact that there's no lettering for the back decal though is kinda disappointing. This isn't all too bad though. Well, Sasha was really into galaxy fits back in the day, I guess. The pattern here is super colorful despite how dated it looks. The gold lining really makes a difference as well, and I enjoy the super cohesive nature of this fit as a whole. The top and sleeves are especially pretty sweet. This might be a bit of an understated hidden gem. Just missing the top 10 is the legendary attire from the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match. This is a match I remember very vividly. It's not the best, but it was damn good. The camo and red gear was one of the first fits that comes to mind when Sasha's in the conversation. It's pretty basic in terms of detailing and layout. The sleeves are here, but they're alternating designs, so it looks pretty nice. The top, trunks, and kick pads are pretty well matched. The kick pads also look pretty great. Her awesome camo vest from the real event is nowhere to be found in this game, unfortunately though. Nor is the chain. I guess because the showcase cut entrances, they skimped out on the gear. That's just so lazy. Top 10 time is upon us as we showcase 2K19's default outfit. This was a big change of pace at the time for her default costumes. Her brand new jacket is welcomed here, and it's immensely detailed with the jewels, dear god. The striking new studded top with the blue trim is also pretty great. The trunks with silver accents and blue lining is even better. The light blue kick pads are pretty nice as well. The legit boss decal for the trunks is pretty great, but we are missing the knuckles here. This is still quite a nice little blue outfit though. Moving on, we got a classic Sasha fit with this mayhem yellow ult. Now this is memorable. The pink and yellow Easter colors attire from Royal Rumble 2016 is super nice. The pads are very cohesive here, and the colorway itself is just super eye-catching and vibrant. I'm happy to see the back decal included here as well, and the sleeves and the top look great. This isn't super intricate, but it thrives in its bold design. The making of this video made me realize that we desperately need the Twitter diva stands on crazy tights. There's like no women's outfits in that whole damn archive. I'm pretty sure this next entry is supposed to be Royal Rumble 2019. This jacket is absolutely intricate. The gold patches mesh well with the white base and the awesome purple accents. We are missing knuckles here, but the ring attire is quite nice. It's a white and camo affair for the kick pads that actually look pretty great. They correctly got her logo for the back trunks decal as well, and the sleeves here are pretty nice. We've got like this paint splatter effect, and the top and shorts carry a brown camo pattern for the most part. This is pretty detailed, but it's not an all-time standout. Fastlane 2017 is our 7th place entry. More 2K Showcase Attire's missing entrance gear here. I guess I just gotta chalk it up to the game at this point. This NXT 2.0 looking ass paint splatter design is certainly unique. It takes a bit of the blue and pink colorway from SummerSlam 2016, but adds that crazy pattern to it. The sleeves and the top look cool though. I enjoy the kick pads, and the trunks might be the winner of the whole fit though. I truly just don't know how I forget this attire, because I know I saw this match live. I guess it goes to show that WWE didn't know what they were doing with Sasha Banks. Just missing the top 5 is SummerSlam 2016. This is pretty derivative of her Rumble 16 look, but with added blue accents being pretty prominent. I think the pink liners really juxtapose the yellow trim well on the top and trunks. The kick pads are also pretty nice with a big jagged design on them. This is pretty nice. I mean, I'd say it's an improvement on Rumble 16's fit. This is one of her more memorable gear sets for sure. 2K22, Sasha's seemingly final WWE Games appearance, cracks the top 5 here. With all that said though, what a way to go out. The jacket here is meticulously designed. The top is a new mold, which is always nice, and the silver pops wonderfully on the jacket. The blue shades are great, the new knuckles look sick, and I totally forgot she did the CEO dance in WWE. But I really enjoy the monochrome clean color scheme here. The lettering on the jacket is pretty nice too, and I enjoyed the tassels as well. The all black decals on the trunks are actually pretty sick too. This is a nice understated ring attire for her to go out on in the WWE Games series. Just missing our big 3 Sasha Banks attires is the ever so iconic TakeOver Brooklyn outfit. This match was the gold standard for all women's wrestling matches to be graded upon ever since it happened. While I do think it's a career-defining moment, there has been better Sasha matches than this. This fit is goated though. Granted, there's no white and black jacket, so that's super lame, and the shades are once again wrong, but the ring gear is gorgeous. I love the intricate floral spotted pattern here. The white and blue base pops, the knuckles are thankfully here, but the chain is not. The kick pads are pretty sick though, and I'm just glad this made it into a game in general. I would appreciate the details being correct though. The big three Sasha Banks attires are upon us, and it's bronze time. This WrestleMania 33 look is a somewhat overlooked attire, but man, it's still super nice. The split monochrome ring gear pops well with the unique gold trim. The jacket is super out of the ordinary for her as well. I really enjoy the pink ombre effect. The knuckles, shades, and chain are here. The kick pads look great and super cohesive. I even enjoy the blue lining to the jacket. I think the shining star of this fit though is just how well the gold accents pop on the black base. Like, this looks super cool. The runner-up for the all-time best Sasha Banks attire in gaming has got to be WrestleMania 37. Now this is instantly recognizable as the iconic outfit from the only WrestleMania main event to solely feature black women. Y'all know I love a good green fit, and this is super luminous green. All of the intricacies are here. The shades, hair, knuckles, jacket, it's all great and it's decently accurate. I love the boots here, the cape is sick, and the ring attire doesn't disappoint at all. The decal on the back is great, the colorway pops, that torso mesh was new to her attires at the time. This is just wonderful. Check out my Big 3 attires video if you haven't. Before we hit number 1, we'll take a brief look at my attires wish list. And being as the AEW game bombed and she's likely never going back to WWE, these aren't going to happen. But I can't talk about them otherwise. The Hana Kimura tribute was super classy and honestly a bit apropos considering the unfortunate circumstances of Hana's passing. Mercedes gets vehement hate and praise at an almost equal amount online. You'd think the people would learn from Hana. Regardless of the situation, this attire is gorgeous. I love the Tokyo Cyber Squad mask, the cape is iconic, this is truly goated. I'm not like Mr. Stardom or anything, but Hana was a pillar of that company and it's not been the same without her. The Sailor Moon Royal Rumble fit is a must-have, right? I mean, this is a no-brainer. It's probably the last super iconic thing she ever wore in WWE. The outfit and the subsequent Royal Rumble appearance literally broke Twitter. It's just so sick. Her hair was so nice in this too. Licensing issues be damned, I want this attire in a game. And lastly, All In 2025 is probably the most elaborate outfit I've seen on a women's wrestler ever. The names of everyone she beat for her title on the jacket was awesome. The cowgirl hat was sick. The gold and white Beyonce-esque fit was next level shit. Her hair was great. The singlet was immensely clean and regal looking. The gold frills were super nice. I love the CEO choker. This is just an all-timer fit that probably won't make it into a game ever, and that's such a shame. But the number one Sasha Banks fit in gaming history for me has to be WrestleMania 32. This is where we should have known the WWE was not the place for her. There is no reason Sasha had to lose this match. It's WrestleMania, it's Snoop Dogg in the entrance, it's the Eddie tribute gear. This was befuddling. It's almost as befuddling as the lack of entrance gear here. Thankfully, the iconic tights make up for it. This top with the immensely colorful sleeves is just wonderful. The tights with the Eddie-esque accents and shards are so great and memorable. And I love the classic gold boots. The tights lettering is great as well, like this is an all-timer. Despite the oversights, this fit stands head and shoulders above the rest for me. I appreciate your time and attention immensely. I get some pushback when announcing these women's attire videos and I'll never understand why. It's about to be 2026. Women are just as prominent as men in pro wrestling. They usually dress better anyways. To wrap things up though, Mercedes is goated. Genuine Hall of Famer whenever she decides to hang up her boots. She deserves every single belt she's ever won. Take it easy, y'all.